Join me as I spend 7 days in Roatan, Honduras, taking a boat ride through the mangroves, relaxing on the white sandy beaches, consuming lots of fruity drinks, and just enjoying this beautiful place. Hi everyone, my name is Eden. I'm a solo traveler who makes videos of my trips around the world. When I'm not traveling, I'm spending time with my dog Melvin at our home in Joshua Tree, California. If you're interested in solo travel or what life is like living in Joshua Tree, subscribe to my channel and follow along. Today is my first full day in Roatan. I got in yesterday afternoon and I am here basically for 7 days from Friday to Friday. I'm doing my first 4 days here at the beach house in Roatan at Half Moon Bay, and I'm doing my last 3 days just down the street at the Kimpton, Roatan, which is on West Bay Beach. Got here without a lot of plans. I didn't have any tours booked or anything, but I just ran down to the hotel front desk here and booked a private island tour for tomorrow so I can do all the different activities that I have been eyeing since I got here. I tried to book a tour last night to see, there's like a mangrove tour. It takes you out on a boat through like the mangroves with like all the trees over you. It looked really pretty and I thought it'd be really fun to do. But I booked the tour, and because I'm traveling solo, they canceled it because I guess there weren't enough people for the minimum to run the tour. But I just had assumed that I would have just been added to someone else's tour with another group. I don't know. I guess they only do private tours here. I have no idea. But tomorrow I have a private island tour, and that's all just me. I can go wherever I want. For today, so it's morning, just had some coffee, and I had a baleada. I'll show you guys that in a second. It was delicious. Had that out on my balcony here. I'm about to go to a place called Sandy Buns. It's just down the street. They sell cinnamon rolls that are supposed to be really good. So I'm gonna grab one of those and then come back here to the hotel and basically just spend the day at the beach, just enjoying the weather and the beautiful scenery here on the West End. So let's go. So Sandy Buns was just a short walk down the street, and it's a really cute cafe for breakfast and lunch items, but I ended up ordering this cinnamon roll that was about the size of my head. It was delicious, but I could only have a couple of bites before I was full, so I think I ate that thing over the course of 3 days. Before we get too far, here is a quick room tour of my hotel room at the beach house in Roatan. The bathroom was really nice. Shower had great water pressure, really cute design in this place. The bed was comfortable, AC was great. I was perfectly comfortable and was actually really surprised at how big the room was. I also absolutely loved this balcony here. I spent a significant amount of time in the evenings on that balcony with a glass of wine or a cocktail from the bar and just watch the sunsets. But I love that this property was right on the water, and it was in an area where all the popular restaurants and bars are. So it was just so convenient. And if I'm being totally honest with you, I would have preferred to just stay here for the duration of my trip instead of switching over to the Kimpton. And I can tell you more about that later, but if you're looking for a place to stay, the beach house is perfect. I loved it. So I'm having these kind of recurring thoughts lately when I'm traveling, and I just kind of wanted to share that, I guess. So I feel like I am a recovering travel blogger. And what I mean by that is when I used to take trips and I was writing for my website, every time I got to a new destination, I felt obligated to go do all the things that there are to do in that destination. And that's because when you're trying to write a blog post, to rank well in Google search, you need to have all the places, all the main attractions. You need to go to all those places so that you can write about them authentically, having experienced them on your own in person. And then you also need to get a photograph from those attractions. So it was always really frustrating when you got home from a trip and maybe you didn't fit something into your itinerary, and then you're at home writing your blog post and you're like, have this big hole in your post because you didn't get to go to visit one of the main attractions in, X destination. And so now when I'm traveling, so I was in Tokyo in October, and now I'm here in Roatan in April, and I'm just not interested in doing, running around and doing all the things to do in Roatan. I just kind of want to enjoy just being here and slowing down and enjoying the views and just taking it easy. Now, not that I don't want to go do some of the things and explore the island a bit. I definitely do, and I'm doing a island tour tomorrow that I booked. But yeah, I don't know if this is because I'm getting older or if just my preferences are changing for the type of travel that I want to do. I'm not really blogging much because websites are getting just decimated by AI search instead. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm doing YouTube now, but I don't want to do, the top 10 things to do in Roatan. It just sounds so boring to me. I don't know what that means for this vlog. I hope it's not the most dreadfully boring thing you've ever seen. Perhaps it is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go do some things tomorrow, but I just kind of want to experience these places rather than run around all day, every day, trying to capture all the things to do. So, anyways, I guess that was a little long-winded, but I just wanted to share that. I just kind of want to be and enjoy the place I'm visiting. I just wanted to add, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this hat, my hair texture does not do well in humid weather. It becomes frizzy and fuzzy and big. So that's why I'm wearing a hat. Otherwise I would look crazy. So. This is the next morning. I found this local spot just down the street, and I ended up getting my breakfast there every day for the remainder of my time at the beach house. All right, so I'm running late, but first I'm gonna scarf down this breakfast. It's just eggs, bacon, I got a tortilla, avocado, beans, and some fresh fruit. So this is the mangrove tour that I was talking about earlier. I really liked this and highly recommend, if you have some extra time in Roatan, to book a mangrove tour. Now it is on the opposite side of the island, so you'll have to drive over to the east side. I think it's about a 90-minute drive. The tour itself was about 90 minutes. I had my own guide, and they gave me some local beers, which was awesome, so I got to enjoy that. But this was just really beautiful to go through the mangroves here and to get to see kind of this side of the island, which is very different from the western side of Roatan. So it was just really cool to get to see different landscapes and to see the mangroves and learn about the history of this area. If I recall correctly, I believe the mangrove tour was $40 US or $60 US. I can't recall, but it was something right around there, and you do have to pay cash. I'm at Brady's Key, waiting for the boat back to the mainland, and it was $25 to take the boat out here, and then got a beautiful beach. Lots of beach chairs, umbrellas, paddle boats, kayaks, no paddle boats, kayaks and paddle boards that you can use. The restaurant is affordable, burgers, fish, fried fish, chicken strips, etc. Lots of drinks were affordable. I paid $5 US for rum punch. Had 2 of those, and loud music like at any beach club. And then there was like a bar area, lots of shaded areas. Water's beautiful, of course. And yeah, $25. I think that's a much better deal than going to Little French Key, where I think the starting price there is $70 or $69. And I didn't like the animal stuff that they have there. The jaguars and just animals that shouldn't be there. So yeah, so no animals over here. Perfect. I mean, for tourism, obviously there's other animals here. But yeah, so it was worth it if you want like a kind of beach clubby vibe and you want to get out onto one of the smaller islands. Yeah, I was here for like 90 minutes. I thought that was plenty of time. I have a beautiful beach right outside my hotel, so don't know that I would need to come here, but I did want to check it out and see what these were like. Yeah, $25, significantly cheaper than Little French Key. And my tour guide told me that Little French Key is foreign owned and Brady's Key is locally owned. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So here's a quick look at Brady's Key. This is the boat ride on the way over to the island. It was about 5 to 7 minutes maybe. This is the main beach area where you can have your seating. This is the restroom there, women's on the left, men on the right. You can see the beach bar and another angle of the beach and seating area. So the last stop on my private island tour was to Roatan Island Brewing, and this place was so cool, such a vibe. Lots of outdoor seating. They have this indoor area. You can see the bar there where you order drinks, and then this is the menu. The food looks so good. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of that, but I did get a bunch of their hard fruity seltzers, which were all delicious. Then I went back to my hotel and capped off the night with a couple rum punches while I watched the sunset. It's my last day here at the Beach House Hotel. I am about to take a shuttle over to the Kimpton Roatan, which is supposed to be in a quieter part of the island. It's in a location by West Bay Beach, which is supposed to be really beautiful. And the hotel itself is supposed to be a bit more on the high end. It's supposed to be a luxury property. At least that's what the price tag tells me. The pictures look nice, so we'll see. So I'm spending my last 3 nights on Roatan over at the Kimpton. So I'm a little bit disappointed that it's raining today. I think it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, which might mean that I'm only getting one beach day over at the Kimpton, but we'll see how it goes. It's okay. It's weather. It happens. This is the front of the Kimpton Roatan, and this is the lobby. This was a beautiful hotel. I love the design and all the things that it was supposed to be. The room was really nice as well. I will say, though, that they had called me to schedule a shuttle to pick me up from the beach house and bring me here, and they totally forgot about me. So I was ending up waiting about 30 minutes, and then I called them, and then they finally sent someone to get me, but that was kind of annoying. This is the room, beautiful room, huge, spacious bathroom, and bed was really comfortable. The view out that balcony that you can see down there is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love this room, but the service here wasn't quite what I was expecting. All right, so I am at West Bay Beach. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's pretty windy. But yeah, it's been raining all day, and we finally got a break in the rain, but it's super windy. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I don't know if I'm going to go out. It's warm, but yeah, lots of waves, a little choppy. Probably just hang out and enjoy the views today, and then hopefully it'll be sunny tomorrow and I can go swimming then. So I opted to go to the bar instead. I ended up ordering 2 of these Fruit Loops cocktails, which were delicious, and I also got a fried chicken sandwich with some fries, which was pretty good. So I made a little bit of a planning mistake on this trip. I really wanted to go snorkeling because there's a reef just off the coast, and the snorkeling is supposed to be pretty amazing. But the best snorkeling is here at West End Beach. And my first day here, I guess the water was pretty rough, so that's why I didn't go in. Yesterday, water was rough again and it was raining. Now today, it's kind of cold and cloudy, but the water is calm. So I'm gonna head down to the beach. I got my suit on. We'll see if I am brave enough to go in with the chillier temperatures. I mean, it's not that cold, but it's not warm. So I may or may not have some footage of my snorkeling. But either way, we're also gonna head down. There's a bar on the beach and I really want a painkiller. This is the walk down to the pool area and the beach. There's a lot of seating down here. I found a cat that was roaming around. This is the beach bar that had the painkillers. I sat here for a couple hours, had 2 or 3 painkillers, and then also had some lunch. This was actually really good. I got a chicken wrap and some fries, and then I decided to go snorkeling. Unfortunately, it was so cloudy that it was kind of hard to see, and also as soon as I put my camera in the water, it turned off. So I got like 2 fish and then it died. So this footage here was taken on my last day. The sun finally came out and I was able to kind of enjoy one sunny day before I had to leave. And they have this beautiful boardwalk that kind of follows the cliffs along the property, between the property and the coast. And it was absolutely beautiful. You get kind of this bird's eye view of the water. And then for my last night, I basically spent it sitting right there, staring out at the beautiful ocean, enjoying some local beers. This was honestly such a cool trip. I intentionally left a lot of space in my schedule just so I could enjoy just being here. But yeah, thanks so much for watching if you've made it this far. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it wasn't just chock full of a million things to do. But Roatan's a really cool place. Very chill, very relaxing. Find a few things to do here and there, fill up some of your days. But otherwise, just enjoy this beautiful place. Bye for now.